Hi everyone, I'm Courtney. Welcome to your practice. This is a short tutorial on plank pose. This is our model, Laura, and for today you're just going to need a strap. So before we get going, I'm going to have you actually start by just doing the thing we need to do to the strap. So take the tail end of the strap, go through both D-rings, make a loop over the second one, and then come through the first. All right? I'm going to have you tighten this up to the point that it's about shoulder distance apart. So can you go ahead and measure that? Right. So if it's too tight, it's not great. If it's too loose, it's going to be totally ineffective. So really take a moment to adjust it to be just about right. Perfect. All right, and then we can put that off to the side. Laura's going to start on her hands and knees. Good. Feet towards the wall, but they don't need to be touching the wall just yet. All right. So she's starting off with wrists just underneath the shoulders, the hands spread out, so all 10 fingers really strongly spread, and then knees underneath the hips. Okay, toes can be tucked or untucked, whatever's most comfortable to you. All right, Laura's going to start by dropping her chest down towards the ground. So this is a little different than cat-cow pose, so just dropping the chest down, feel the shoulder blades squeeze together on the back, and then do the opposite of that. So try to pull the heart up towards the ceiling, rounding the upper back, and feel the shoulder blades move apart on the back. Nice. And again, drop the chest down. Nice. So hugging shoulder blades together. And then exhale, round. Nice. A couple more times, inhaling, dropping chest down. So really feeling the effect of those rhomboids hugging shoulder blades together on the back. And then rounding, letting them be free. And last time. Good, round up. Nice. This time she's going to come into a space right in between. So she's going to try to keep that sort of rounded feeling while also trying to draw the sternum forward, so the breastbone forward. Yep. And then from here she's going to hug front ribs up and in. Right? So this is kind of our base position. All right. So go ahead, let that go for just a moment as you place the strap around your arms, just above the elbow. Okay, so back to hands and knees. Awesome. Walk your hands forward just a little bit. A little more, a little more. There we go. And then walk your knees forward a little more. Okay, cool. So again, give that little scap dip a try, just so we come back to where we were. So shoulder blades hug together, and then round the back, feel shoulder blades move apart. Good. Come into the center of that, so right into neutral. So shoulder blades are medium, they're working to move apart on the back. Sternum is reaching forward. And then notice how Laura's neck is in line with the rest of her spine. So instead of it being dropped down, we're really looking forward and kind of cranking on that neck. It's just neutral with the rest of the spine. Okay, so Laura is trying to pull her arms out into that strap. So that's going to start to turn on the stabilizing muscles on the outer edge of the shoulder. And then in addition to that, start to press down through the inner hand, so right into that webbing between index finger, knuckle, and thumb. And even try to shrink the mat. I know it's going to sound weird, but try to pull the mat together using just the inner wrists as you keep your upper arms pressing into that strap. Nice. It's a lot of work. And then Laura's going to stay just like that. Reach the right leg back, tuck the toes under. Nice. And feel her right thigh pull up towards the sky. Awesome. So can she keep pulling arms out into the strap? Can she keep narrowing and trying to hug those inner wrists in? Nice. Bring the back of the head up just a little bit. And then release right knee to the ground. Lengthen the left leg back. Nice. Tuck the toes under, ball of the foot on the ground. And really strongly, she's pulling that left thigh up towards the sky. Good. And from there, hug front ribs up and in. Try to lengthen the chest, lengthen the sternum forward. Nice. One last breath, just like this. Then we'll exhale, release the left knee. Good. And then one at a time, whichever one you want to do first, tuck each toe under. Lengthen the legs back, heels reaching into that wall or towards the wall. Okay. Yeah, it's always a little bit awkward. So pull the thighs up. Nice, break those arms into the strap, but now still really press down through inner hand. Good, send the sternum forward. Okay, and then one last little secret tip of plank pose. Try to hug the wrists back towards the feet. Try to pull the balls of the feet towards the wrists. That's gonna really fire on the stuff on the front of the core. Good. So you'll notice Laura's hips aren't too high. She's not piking them up. She's not sagging them down. She's supported. And then as you exhale, bring the knees down. Nice, pause. Settle the hips back. You can ditch that strap for a moment. Come to child's pose. Nice. It's a lot of work. This is why Laura's modeling this and not me. Good. All right, and then one more time. She's going to come forward to hands and knees. Nice. And she could keep her feet at the wall if she wanted to try that, or she can walk forward just a little bit, kind of feel a free floating plank. So tuck the toes under. Nice, lengthen the legs back. Awesome, and come into a plank pose. Good, so she's doing a great job of staying really long and really supported from the bottom. Nice, there's no scapular winging here. So one of the things you'll see if you look at somebody doing this is if they are unstable in their plank through the upper body, their shoulder blades will be really poking up out of their back. So just nice and soft through the upper trapezius, softening shoulders down the back. Good, try to hug your heart up just one more time. Yes, there we go. Take a breath. Then as you exhale, knees down. Good, hips down, child's pose. Good. All right, from here, she can come all the way up to sit. Awesome. All right, thanks for joining for this little tutorial. Palms together, bow the chin.